Boom.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about Amped Electric Games and why you should go. And we actually have a special guest here.
Yep.
Seth Johnson.
It's going to be weird not to look at him. He's on the screen.
He's going to be up here, I think, when we edit it. So,
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi, Seth. welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
Let's start off by, before we give away our 3 announcements we're going to talk about, I just want you to let our viewers know what Amped is going to be all about, what sort of events are going to be there, and what people should know and why they should come.
Awesome. I love talking about Amped Electric Games. It's like my favorite subject lately, so let me tell you all about it. Amped Electric Games is a PEV festival, otherwise known as Personal Electric Vehicle Festival. Think Onewheels, scooters, e-skates, electric unicycles, Surons, all of the above. We're going to take these vehicles out and we're going to race them, we're going to jump them, and we're going to put them to their limits in Bentonville, Arkansas from September 1st through September 5th. Everybody is welcome to come. Tickets are available now on ampedelectricgames.com. We have 2 venues. We actually have the Benton County Fairgrounds, and we also have Kohler Mountain Bike Preserve. Kohler Mountain Bike Preserve will host our Thunderdome event. That's a downhill dual slalom event. And the Fairgrounds will host a variety of events, including our circuit track, which is an oval race. We also have a drag race, 2 people going as fast as they can down the track. And then we also have airbags. We have a 3-foot airbag, a 5-foot airbag, and an 8-foot airbag. We've brought in VIPs from all over the world, as far away as Paris, France, Seattle, Washington, New York City. And so come on out. We're going to have games. We'll obviously have the events, and we'll also have workshops so that you guys can learn how to ride your vehicles better, how to use Instant 360 cameras, a variety of different workshops, group riding etiquette, for instance, riding backwards. So if you want to level up your skills on your vehicles, come on out to the Benton County Fairgrounds, September 1st through the 5th for the Amped Electric Games.
Oh,
Damn.
Amazing. I actually didn't know this. When you started talking about it, you mentioned it's open to all PEVs. I always thought it was EUC only. So the fact that we'll see some one-wheelers there and Suron riders, that just, I got to reach out to my one-wheel community now and get those guys there.
More people down there.
I know they have the big Float Life Fest as well, like a couple weeks afterward in Bentonville as well. But
coming together.
That is very exciting.
Yeah.
It is the Amped Electric Games, so we're inviting anybody with an electric vehicle to come out. We want to give people a venue that they can bring those vehicles out. I mean, a lot of guys don't like to open up their Bronco Extreme scooters to 70 miles an hour on residential streets, but hey, out at the Benton County Fairgrounds, we're going to be able to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems like the ultimate fun.
It's the ultimate fun.
Oh, I'm just very, very, very excited. We are driving all the way down there too, by the way. We're not flying, we're driving their EVs Mobile.
How many kilometers is that?
I don't know. Miles? Oh, okay, it's 3,500 kilometers. Thank you for putting it down there. So
12 hours, about 12 hours.
It's about 33 hours of driving. And because we have an electric car, it's about 6 hours of charging just to get down there. So it should be fun.
Oh boy. I got my kilometers and my miles mixed up. I got to flip the conversion in my head.
The new EV Mobile as well.
Yeah, we got a crazy wrapped Tesla. It's just got reflective lightning bolts all over. It's pretty cool. So that'll be part of our beverage center and charge station. We'll have it part of that. What else? Okay, the reason why this call is not only for you to explain what Amped Electric Games is to people, but we also have 3 exciting announcements to make. The first one is EVs is sponsoring the downhill slalom, which means anyone that's paid for a ticket will be refunded. And if anyone wants to compete in that race, I believe you can now compete for free. So that's very exciting. I did a downhill slalom race on the one wheel before I was an EUCer, and it's very exciting, a lot of fun. I'm very excited to sponsor that race. Seth, is there anything else you wanted to add to that in terms of what the downhill slalom is going to be all about? And
I would like to add that thank you so much for your sponsorship. The only other thing I'd like to add is with the Amped Electric Games, we are going to bring in a crowd. So we are going to be performing in front of a live audience. I think that should add.
No kidding. It'd be so wild being an outsider, not knowing what any of these things are, and all of a sudden seeing people jump buses on electric unicycles. Like, what is going on?
It's going to get a lot of people into these things as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But whatever PEV they see and they get excited about, it's just.
And that's awesome. Really why, I mean, we actually wanted to create our own event.
Yeah.
And then we heard about your event and we're like, we don't want to dilute your event. So we thought, why don't we just help sponsor this one and help make it bigger and get more people there, which brings me to the future announcement. I'm going to save that to last. But the second announcement I have is we are donating an InMotion V13 pre-order as a raffle prize. Mm-hmm. And I'll let you talk, Seth, about where the raffle prize money will be going to.
Sure. So we are actually working with Pediatric Cancer Research, a nonprofit organization. We plan to do a 50-50 raffle with them. And this is going to be our way to kind of give back as an EUC community, as well as support InMotion and support EVs. So we're really excited about partnering with the Pediatric Cancer Research Association so that we can give back a little bit. One of our VIP riders, Turbo NYC, his son was afflicted with brain cancer, unfortunately. So it's really close to our hearts, and I feel like this is a really great opportunity for us to all come together and give back.
Yeah, we're happy to help out there. So awesome. And yeah, thanks for doing that. And last event. So, I mean, so if you guys follow our Instagram, you may have saw, or our YouTube channel, that we hired Monacat Kate.
Yes.
She is working with us now at EVs, and if you want to see her, come by the shop. She teaches our lessons on weekends, so you can actually learn how to ride an EUC if you don't already via Monacat Kate.
Yeah.
And I call her Monacat Kate every time because my fiance's name is Kate, and it gets very confusing. And right now, Monacat Kate is actually living with us, sleeping on her sofa bed until she finds an apartment here in Vancouver. And living with two Kates is very confusing. Anyway, Monacat, Anna, right? Yeah, that.
Or like Katarina or something.
Yeah,
you know?
Her real name is Katarina.
Oh,
so,
no.
Yeah.
Guessed.
We originally reached out to both Kate and Adam because we wanted to hire them both and bring them to Vancouver. And Adam, after lots of talking back and forth, he really wanted to focus on his YouTube channel and didn't really want to put full-time work into EVs, which totally makes sense. He's building something
just
really
so you know, by Adam we mean wrong way.
Yes. And so they decided that Kate would come and Adam would stay, but after only a short few days of Adam,
baby, come back.
Yes. A few short days of Kate being here, Adam called me up. He's like, I got to come to Vancouver now. And so he's coming to Vancouver, but we're not flying him directly to Vancouver. No. We're flying him to Amped Electric Games in Arkansas. So
that's right.
we are very excited to have him there. I know tons of people got into this because of his YouTube videos, and you can now ride with him, chat with him. He's in a race, so he'll be on Team EVs.
And then after Amped, where's he going?
After Amped, he's coming to Vancouver, and he's going to live in Vancouver for indefinitely. We don't know how long.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Kate's got a full 1-year visa here, so I assume they'll be here for at least a year. If she likes it and growing with her company, then we'd love to keep them longer. So we'll see where that goes. But Adam is just adding to the already stacked list of riders that are going to be at Amped. So we hope that these 3 things help you come out. You can now race the slalom for free. What was the price for $75 or?
It was $49 for racing, and I think that may have actually kept some people away from it. So I think that this generous sponsorship of yours is going to really open it up. We also have various classes of riders. We have female riders, male riders. We also have youngsters as well. We have a youngster class because we have quite a few younger riders that are coming into town. We have a EUC girl, for instance.
Wow, we have an immediate shoe-in for the win. Let's go. I'm not biased.
We have Jonah from Kona, who has actually raced on the Thunderdome before. So he's definitely a contender. Funny story about Jonah from Kona. I actually met him at Float Life Fest 4 last year, and he said, "Hey man, that's a really cool unicycle. Do you think I could try it? I was like, yeah. I was like, where are you gonna go? And he goes, down the Thunderdome. So
Oh my God.
I hopped on another EUC and I followed him down, and he was shredding. So I'm really excited to see what he could do on that event. We also have some other younger riders coming out from New York City as well. So I think we'll have a pretty good group of contenders.
Cool.
Amazing. We can't wait. I'm looking forward to the drive through the Midwest. What you
Said
said?
nothing.
What'd you say?
I don't look forward to that. I got to do that today, actually. I'm on my way over to Bentonville. I'm going to meet up over at the fairgrounds. We're going to do a site survey over there. We have 400 truckloads of dirt sitting in a pile.
That's a lot.
So I need to get some equipment rented and get out there and start moving it around so that we can have a BMX track or a EUC track.
Cool. So Seth,
Whatever you
are you
want.
doing this all by yourself, or do you have people helping you? And do you need help? As in, if anyone live in the area, could they come help you out?
Yeah, so I've been out there for about 6 months, and I've just been stoking the community on the Amped Electric Games. Everybody I tell about it, they pull out their phone, they immediately say, "When is this? I'm definitely going to be there." So we're going to have the spectators locally, and then I've got a group of volunteers from NAST's float shop. That's the One Wheel shop there in Bentonville, and they're going to come out and help. They're going to have a booth there on site. So if you do bring your one wheel and you need parts, you need supplies, you need repairs, you can get them done there. But I have had a lot of help. I want to thank King Song Jack Sue, for helping me out. He's been doing a lot behind the scenes as far
He's
as
actually EV's Jack now. He's our
EV's Jack. EV's Jack, Electric Dreams on YouTube. You could check him out. He's been helping out. My VIPs have been helping out immensely. And I also have to give a big thanks to my family, my son Chase, my son Ben, and my wife Amy. Chase and Ben actually went on our United States tour recently, where we went around and interviewed all of the VIP riders, well, many of the VIP riders along the East Coast. We interviewed Live for EUC, La Laxina, EUC Girl, Kelly Chameleon, EUC Side Street Rennie, Mike Leahy. And so they were my sound and video guys. Shout out to Nick, Live for EUC's boyfriend. He helped us out. He's a videographer. So
Yeah, we know. We met them in Phoenix, I think. Great people. Oh, we love them. Yeah.
people. Yeah, they're great people. And our sponsors. I have to give a big shout out to our sponsors, EVs, of course, for helping out, because without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do any of this.
Anything else we wanted to add?
The hype is real. We're talking like what, 27 days or something like that?
Yeah, it's coming up. The summers are going by way too fast.
Yeah.
It's coming up really quick. The only thing I would like to add is if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube, it's youtube.com/Amped Electric Games. You can find us on instagram.com/Amped Electric Games, or on Facebook. You know the drill.
I'll add all the links in the description below. Yeah, I'll definitely add that for you.
Follow us, subscribe, and you'll get up-to-date information. I just released a site survey or a site map today, so you can take a fly-through on a drone and see the fairgrounds, see where everything is in relation to everything else. We recently added some polo courts, so we're going to have some indoor EUC or one-wheel polo courts there. We have a big social club on site there, where we plan to have like some... Basically, like, if you remember the old days of going to the skating rink, we plan on having just a free skate area or free ride area. Whatever you're riding, you can ride around in the circle. Maybe we'll reverse it. We'll do the freeze frame thing. We'll have some fun games and stuff like that. We have mini games. We have a lot of prizes that were sponsored by our sponsors, and it's going to be a really great time to come out and see some of those products that you haven't seen before. For instance, the DL Kinetic or Kinetic DL shoes, the EUC shoes. We'll have some there. We'll have some lazy rolling gear. We'll have a bunch of different prizes and things like that. So you'll be able to really touch and feel and see the different vendors' products up close, so you can make a decision if you'd like to buy some. We'll also have Clark pads on site there. We have the new Clark stands on site. We'll have Clark bumpers and Clark jump pads and things like that.
Question actually people have been asking me is, are you going to live stream the event?
So I can't say definitively, but I will say that we're in negotiations with a popular 360 camera, and part of that negotiation is to have a professional, I think it's a 12K camera, up on a pole with a live stream. We'll put that kind of centrally located so you can see the stage, you can see the finish line, you can see the jump park from there,
cool.
And you maybe even see the talent show. We'll be doing a talent show as well on the stage while we're there.
Oh, awesome! So we, if you didn't watch our S22 video vlog of our road trip down the west coast of the United States, it was fun. We had a lot of fun doing the vlog. We're going to do the same for Amped Electric Games. So we're going to be documenting, videoing it. We'll take interviews of all the riders. We'll film some highlights of the events and whatnot, and we'll post that in our vlog. So people can follow along on our road trip and the actual event if you can't make it, but please try and make it. Yeah. It's worth it. And if you're a big rider and you're fast and you need a sponsorship, we might help you get down there. So you can reach out. You got to prove to us that you're worthy. Yeah. And we've already helped out a fair amount of riders to get down to Amped, and we want to get even more. So yeah, awesome. Yeah,
awesome. I can't say thank you enough, you guys. This has been great. I mean, you guys are helping me make this dream come true. I've had this in my heart for a long time, and I'm just expressing it, and you guys helping me to express that dream and to bring people together, because at the end of the day, the Amped Electric Games is about competition, but it's also about community. It's about coming together. It's about respecting one another. It's about learning how to use your vehicles better and safer, and become better riders and become advocates and ambassadors for PEVs.
And at the end of the day, that is our whole goal. I know it's your goal, is to kind of spread awareness of PEVs and help change the public's perception on these things too, and maybe they can start adapting them into their lives in their cities. And we're lucky. We live in Vancouver, and it's already quite far along in terms of being able to ride in the city. And that's partly why Adam and Kate came down here, is because it's a dream city for riding.
Yeah, well, we're coming to America.
We're coming to America, and it would be amazing to do an Amped Canada one day too, or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But
it's just begun, my friends.
I think when you guys come to Bentonville, you are going to experience something you've never experienced before. The excitement that people have for these vehicles there. You know, I live in Denver, part-time, and I'm on the trails here. And a lot of times I get bikers like, oh, no motor vehicles or whatnot. When you get to Bentonville, they applaud and they say, hey, can you hit that jump? Wow, you can ride that better than I can ride my bike. It's the enthusiasm level in Bentonville is just off the charts. And they look at us like almost like superheroes. I mean, they're just like, that doesn't seem like it's supposed to work. How do you do that? So it's really, I think it's really going to be a good experience. I would not be surprised if we had some riders move to Bentonville after they come and experience.
Oh, wow.
Stoke level that there is in Bentonville. It's just cool. It's amazing.
I've never been.
And you've been everywhere.
I've driven across the entire United States, every state except for Alaska and Hawaii, of course.
Entire continental US.
Yeah, continental US, and I've been to Arkansas, but I've never been to Bentonville. So I'm excited to experience it and check another city off my list. Bad coffee?
Still hot.
Oh. Well, I think that covers it. If you have any questions, chime down below about the event. If I don't know the answer, I'll ask Seth, and he can maybe chime in as well. And we hope to see you there.
You should come. Find a way.
Woohoo!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the love and support you guys have sent. It's amazing how many people have sent me messages just thanking me for putting this on. And I thank you guys for all the love and support.
Yeah. Thank you, Seth.
Thank you, Seth.
See you guys later.
See ya.